I accidentally pressed the wrong button twice. There we go. Alright, we're officially back with Persona 4 Golden. Last time we made sure not to throw in the wrong guy in the TV. We know it's not Namatame. What is it? Some weird ass noise. Okay, I don't know what that was. And we have some questions to do with him. So that's where we last left off. I still updated 2 as my reset point in case I rarely screw something up. Which was right before we talked to him. Yeah, okay. So I think that's where we left off. So, let us continue. Oh, it's my thing to... hang on. Gotta reset this. It took... the controller died, but... gotta refix it. It uncalibrated itself. There we go. So therefore, it wasn't actually loaded up the screen. There we go. So that's where we saved. Actually, let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. It's so depressing, this music. I think we came back. I don't have any items. Can I leave? You feel very tired. You should return to your... Okay. Yeah, because we did all that stuff and... Will Nanako be alright? Oh, that's right, because we were like, oh my god, Nanako died. And then it's like, no, wait, she's okay. Then there's what happened when Namatame's hospital ward. Oh. Snow started to fall. Oh yeah, and then it was foggy. We wore glasses. And then it was snowing. You feel very tired. You should hurry up and get some rest for the day. Let's rest. Well, this isn't pleasant. A surprise visit from Igor.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
A voiced cutscene from Igor. You've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I think I can solve it.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
I mean, listen, he's probably using an electric vehicle at this point. Voices you heard many times before echo in your mind.
Really getting it is totally different.
I feel so bad that you guys are the only ones that actually kind of complete it.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Oh, okay. Get out my car.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
So we're just casually just driving in a fog. No destination.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
So I want it to be a limo? I mean, they have enough
Perhaps this may
drinks
be a
and
time
wine.
for contemplation rather than action.
I think that was a doorbell? I guess you're waking up. Oh, I definitely hear a doorbell. Someone seems to be at the door. Alright, alright, alright.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Speaking of the Velvet Room, quote unquote, I heard you can date Margaret. Is that true?
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time.
Oh wow. So you can't date her, but she'll flirt with you. Interesting.
We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Call the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. This is what Igor said. Let's think about this. No use getting worked up. I hope this doesn't have consequences. Like I have to pick a specific answer. Like I did last time. Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
Modus operandi. What? I've never heard it called like that, but what is it? The perp's got a sus owl.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
It's
You
clicking
raise a
with
good
you guys.
point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
Yes. This makes me nervous because I feel like, wasn't there a warning letter? I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. This is making me nervous. I hope I don't screw this up. I don't think it's a copycat murder. I don't know what that is. I think he sent us. I think he's the one who wrote the letter. Stop saving them. Or I think somebody else sent the letter.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
Someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, "Don't rescue or kill"?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatama didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God.
There's another person!
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died.
Would have been... Yeah, because they didn't save them. They died. The killer is bad at writing.
If he had used his
Sorry, you
method
have poor
twice
grammar.
and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did.
Right, so different person.
It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
You're getting it, Yosuke.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Yay! Drink up.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
So we're just gonna sneak in here?
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list.
You're lucky you're still on the
I can
list.
give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Right? Like, we got tight security, one dude.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
He's the nephew.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
See, if this was Persona 5, we would have just knocked this guy out.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san.
Ah, sneaky, sneaky.
A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
I mean, like, if this was, like, in the metaverse, then yeah, I think they would have just, like, just knocked the guy out. Like, if he was, like, a guard, they were just like, okay, chop to the neck, knockout.
Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object.
I'm sorry, her wild just what's that guy's name? It's like, oh, is it Owen Wilson or something? Wow. It's the same thing.
So he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Who'd you throw in first? Did you kill those two girls as Sabin killing people?
Huh? Me?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there. They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What should we ask him? Who killed the first two?
What are you talking about? I have no idea. I want to know that too. I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please. Tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
He just seems just so much in awe, but I mean, who can blame him?
All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her,
He's like, oh shit, my hand just got eaten by TV.
my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Oh.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
Interesting.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
Like the fog was starting to go away.
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
So essentially she's attacked by Shadow. Or her Shadow.
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me.
Yeah, that is kind of amusing. They're like, I need to keep a low profile. Hey, show your face to everybody while you're delivering mail.
I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
It's like, let me put a trash can over you, and then I'll just lift the trash can back up. Like, I'll just pull her right back out of the TV.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. when I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
His like 2D his image, he's like, bro, I seen some shit on the other side.
I knew
He
that
is
the three of you who
terrified.
I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was.
Well, I think when he went to kidnap him, I remember Naoto said that, like, there was a cloth over their mouth. So I guess he used chloroform to be like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, knock you out, or please don't scream. And then he throws him in the TV. Now, Kanji, though, that... I've been a sight to see. he probably had to knock him out or something.
I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing
He was like a
exploded
ninja.
out when I entered the television myself.
With Yukiko, he went in and out, and he was like, shh.
I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
We'll stretch.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
That face.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I
Damn,
convinced
what's this
myself that
squeaky
world was
ass
some
chair?
sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
I might have to get a new chair. His arms are... My chair arms are like squeaking like no one's business.
I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't
Alright.
protect them.
Move my seat. Shit's like so squeaky.
I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done. It's done. Forgive. It's what's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well.
Thank you, Naoto, for being the bigger person, because Yosuke wouldn't have done it.
Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in?
Is that 252?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
Yay! Oh, this one's ranking up really quick. I guess this is story-based. Judgment.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Maybe do a better job, 252.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. There was so much dialogue going on, I hardly had to say anything. You probably can't go out. You should get some rest tomorrow and prepare for your investigation. I should also probably save. That was a long-ass cutscene. Yeah, let's save. We are at 107 hours. Oh my god. You're only guilty of kidnapping. So, well, we can knock murder off your list, but you did kidnap people. What is that, like 16 months? Actually, I guess it depends on the number of people, but they could show leniency if, you know, if, like, Yukiko and them, like, testify on his behalf. Like, he was just trying to help us. Today's the day school is found us. The other day off. Dude, they always get a bunch of holidays off. I'll be looking if I get, like, I don't know, President's Day off. Did I ever? I don't even know if we did. I don't even know. I know we got major holidays off. That was nice. Guess I gotta go and talk. He was just trying to help us bailiff get these kids a second evaluation. These poor children need help from trauma inflicted on them. These kids are suffering from oh, what is that something syndrome? When you start to relate to your Stockholm syndrome. But like, these kids have Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. Got no room for useful information like that. Well, you're no help. Okay, you don't do anything. Hi. So about the murders. Must be getting old, huh? Did I just talk to you, Junas? I'm pretty sure I did. You used a different hair color. Seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something like that far back? Yeah, it is clearly now getting like very foggy. Alright, you look like you have a headache. It's a conspiracy. The country. Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on that. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. I'm not even gonna comment. Okay. Guy just ignored him and walked off. Wow. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt my feelings. Wow. That dog is still there. Ask her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. So about the murders, right? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Rude. Probably it's gonna be the old man. Old man's like, I remember everything. Let's talk to you. Recall anyone suspicious? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a different question. Okay, old man was not help. Let's see. Okay, you didn't help me out. This guy has something. So depressing. Do you have a question? Call anyone suspicious. Okay, what about the other one? Oh my god, you guys are so unhelpful. Okay, he just didn't answer any of my questions. Nope, okay. Useless! I guess I can't ask kids about murders. It's like, hey kids, I have a question about murders. Let's go to full plane. Okay. Hello? You're not gonna... You guys are useless. Alright, let me ask you about the murders. Cat's not gonna know. I'm tired of that thing. It doesn't... I've fed it probably like 50 fishes. I don't know. That's it. That's all we know. Nope, okay. Useless! Guess I'll talk to you again. We have talked to everybody though. Okay, you don't help me. I mean, school's closed. Okay, I guess I can go to Okina. Are y'all gonna help me? Stretch. I heard the steaks are good in Inaba. They love them steaks. Do you know anything? Y'all are the most useless set of people. What about you? Oh. Oh, same people. Okay. Y'all aren't helping, so I'm probably just gonna... Okay, I don't think you guys know anything. It probably is gonna make me go home and then try another day. Because I've talked to everybody. Maybe the store owners? Nope, you do. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. There's a talk option. Okay, you do nothing. Okay, I think it probably wants me to, like, go home and spend the next day. Because nothing's going on. Yeah, you guys don't help. Alright, let's go home, check the next day. Because I've pretty much gone everywhere and I've talked to everyone I can. So, I don't know what else it wants from me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just meet back up at Junes. I did! Oy. What do you want from me, game? I talked to everybody. Who did I not talk to? This is driving me nuts now. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Because I unlocked something else, but then... like, no one else knew anything. Maybe I gotta go back and ask people the second question. Because I did unlock that later. Yeah, you don't know me. I mean, I'm gonna figure it out. I just need to ask people again. And I already had asked you. And you don't do anything. Okay. You didn't do anything. What about you? Ah. Let me go back in town. Something I'm missing. Ah! Gotta ask the right questions to the right people. Oh my god. Okay, your friend that looks like you. Oh my god, this is just a run around. This is mentally exhausted right there. Well, at least we get food.
I'm seriously pooped.
So am I, Chie. So am I.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
When all else fails, eat.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
That sounds really good, actually.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much. So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed.
Roll credits.
There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel.
Are they being manipulated? Kind of like how, Mementos was kind of doing something similar with Persona 5.
I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Teddy!
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
No, we didn't. We didn't support Teddy. We didn't ask about Teddy.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
It's snowing!
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing?
Did you just realize that, Yosuke?
Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it. What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit is some sort of connection between Mayumi and Saki. Who would know all these things? Okay, and it just gives you. I wonder what happens if you actually pick one of your teammates. It was Yosuke, Teddy, someone else. The true culprit was really Nanako. Nanako did it. That would have been crazy, but no. I do have a feeling I do know it's Adachi because I've seen the anime. So I've kind of been spoiled because of the anime. But yeah, so and also because I mean he's a police officer, he's not going to be suspicious around everybody. People are going to expect him to show up. You know, he's going to ask questions, so. Yep. Let's go talk to him. Oh. Stretch.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible.
Yeah, like this is a great idea. Let's confront the possible killer.
But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
I'm like, he's an idiot.
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Ms. Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers.
Oops.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up.
I mean, you kind of hit it on the head right there.
Is that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either.
Because no one would suspect him.
Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Dun dun dun! We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation.
Relocation as in he's about to get rid of him.
We must head there at once.
More ranks.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony, but that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
He sounds so annoyed. Oh, hang on, give me a second. I need to check my score updates. There's playoff implications! Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna be like looking behind me and like at the stream back and forth for like at least 3 more minutes. I'm still looking. Okay, we're good. Anyway, back to Adachi. Oh, that clock cannot tick down fast enough. Anyway, you guys.
What's gotten into you today?
It's
odd to
the
see
life
you
of
taking
being a
work so
nerd and yet
seriously.
also a fan of sports. Yo, he's getting ganged up on. He clearly knows he's getting ganged up on.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
He's still trying to play nice guy.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
But you were at the inn.
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
How about the warning letter?
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about?
The heaters are closing in.
Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing.
I'm sorry I said Adachi about the teenage boy being targeted when his cousin's currently in a coma. Yeah.
And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Time to catch a culprit.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I'm like getting distracted. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to like pay attention to both
I
things
have
at
no
once.
idea what you're talking about.
Because we think it might have been you.
Dun dun dun!
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
Put who into what? I'm not gonna lie though, I actually, so funny story, y'all. I actually was watching my sister play this game. Like, I literally kind of came in towards the end. And we got to this part, and we literally, like, heard the line, and then we both went, and we were like, he knows!
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand.
Oh, not quite. Sorry. What's the time? Okay.
To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before, I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident.
Yeah, I got spoiled. I forgot which game it was, but I got spoiled on something because, like, I went to listen to some music from the game, and there was literally a suggestion video where, like, the thumbnail was, like, some character's death, and I was like, what? I was so sad. I can't remember which game it was, though, but...
At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Dun dun dun! Yeah! We're in the playoffs! Oh, Jesus. Okay, now I can focus on the stream. Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. I apologize. He's like, what the devil are you screaming about? I'm sorry, sweetie. Come here. Whew. I'm sorry. Here, you want some scratches? I didn't mean to woke him up from his nap. I feel so bad. I think what, excuse me, what makes me happy is that I don't have to see my rival team make the playoffs because we're going to be in there. But yes. Anyway, yeah, Adachi's kind of like, I play the idiot, but really he's just like, just evil.
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Just looking busy! Oh, that sucks that they got spoiled.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Chase him down!
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
Don't you? Where's the night crew? They're just. And then he just escapes into the TV.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell'd he go?
Did you find him?
Ow.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
He went to the DMA. We all know that.
So.
If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse, like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
More ranks. I really wanted to, I know like people like to joke around with the investigation team being like the quote unquote Scooby-Doo of the group, but I really wanted Dutchie to be like, I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky kids. Yeah, they're just giving away. But I think that's just story base. Oh, what time is it? I could probably keep going. I definitely want to save though. I just don't want to be distracted anymore. I apologize, guys. I'm trying to not be distracted. I just get excited. I get excited about sports too. I get excited about my anime. I get excited about my video games. I get excited about sports. Even though, like, most people are like, what's sports ball? Hell, if they actually had, like, real-life blitzball from Final Fantasy X, I probably would watch that shit too. Actually, I don't even know what that would be like. How would that work? I guess the equivalent would be like, what, polo? Is that a polo? Water polo, I think it's called. I guess that would be the equivalent of blitzball. For telling. Yeah, it's fine. Not gonna let me go outside. Yeah, you're very tired. You should go and sleep. I think, and don't quote me if I'm wrong, I think they had maybe like either like some breathing device or they're just really good at holding the breaths. But it's also just kind of like, I don't know how you can handle the lung capacity of moving, kicking, throwing, and still being able to hold your breath. Yeah, I've seen people get thrown. Yeah, people got thrown out of the water spear. Yeah, that's like someone on like with courtside seats getting smacked by a basketball player falling on them. Oh, I looked. I heard the music because I went to like check something on my phone, and then I was like, "It's just Ghostly Daddy." Seems you have come to the vote room in your dreams again. Let's see, Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Oh, he's solid again.
Where am I?
At least he's happy.
Sensei? Why are you here?
I think I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am, but I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Just a shadow. Everyone's worried.
You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
Aww. What the hell? Oh. Poor Teddy.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts.
So, the metaverse? Mementos? That's kind of how Mementos is. It's basically a world by humans, like the human consciousness.
One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid.
No, you're not, Teddy.
Like the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Teddy!
I'm really sorry.
Nanako's alive, you saved her, Teddy. Look how his mood changed so quick. He went, oh?
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now.
I think we're gonna get a rank up.
I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei? Uh-huh.
Ow.
But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now.
Yay! We have maxed out Teddy. That is fantastic. Has forged a bond that cannot be broken. Ouch! Oh, make sure I didn't run over my cat's tail. Evade electric. I don't know what I want to get up though. I guess we'll do this. But that was somebody else with the window.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
No, Teddy!
Goodbye.
Interesting.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place
Dude,
here.
my fan on. It is hot as shit. Hang on, guys. It is like. Let me turn my fan on. It is so hot in here. Ooh, that's much better. I was like... I was actually about to like break out into a sweat because I'm like, dude, why is it so hot? Because like, I have fans on my computer, but like, you're still kind of around like all that warmth. So shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego have no place here.
The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting. Well now, it's about time we departed.
You were just so creepy. I'm sorry.
This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
Igor's just being creepy. Actually, somebody, I gotta remember what, I think, what was it? Who was it, that video I saw? Never mind, I think it was a Robbie Damon video. who plays Akechi. So somebody showed up at his autograph session with an Igor choice, where they're like, okay, we see his nose, but what about the nostrils underneath? Is it like short dots, or is it just as long as his nose? And it's like, and there was like a choice C, and it's like, are the nostrils at the point?
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
But here's about you, Marie. I'm sorry, I did not do anything about Marie's social link. I got up to like 5 and I was like, I'm bored. Yeah, I tried with her. I wasn't crazy.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
Unfortunately, I did not find Teddy.
No, and no one's seen him either.
Teddy! Marie's just like, I'm not even supposed to be here.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely
I think that was my
different from
cat.
the last time I was here.
Hi.
I think we'd better hurry.
You want some scratches? I got some scratches. And some scratches.
Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Why, yes, Yosuke, yes.
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
What?
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side.
Well, duh.
Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man,
You could just hear him constantly at this point. Yes, Furchild, hi. You want some tender loving? I'll give you some tender loving. There you go. Good? You got your patches? Okay, you got your pats.
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself.
Yes! Oh my god. Yeah, okay, you've been meowing. I know, you want me to get off it soon. I just hear him in the background over and over
Gee,
again.
Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see.
Listen, okay. Can you give me like 20 more minutes and then I'll get off? I know I've been at this for a couple hours. Cat is concerned about Teddy. I know. Are you concerned about Teddy? Do you want to hold the Teddy plushie? Do you want to hold the Teddy plushie, Sora? You're just glaring at me. Why are you glaring at me? What did I do?
I came back. But it really
Okay, he's
doesn't
literally giving me
matter.
this stink eye at this moment.
I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy?
Aww.
It is you, Teddy.
Pretty much. He's giving me that look. He's like, it's like I'm mad at you, Mom.
I heard
You're not giving me my attention.
your voice. You said, hang in there.
Oh, Lord.
I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Aww.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Nanako!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
Yes, I know. You keep me on at me.
It
Can at
could
least get
be
to a
that
safe
her
point.
frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
Come here. Come here. Alright, can you give me 10 more minutes? And then we can play for a solid hour. You wanna play? Disrespectful for a ball. I asked, he's been meowing at me, as you can see, everybody. And I asked if he want to play. He turns his back to me and it's like, I'm not talking to you. Don't even give me that look. Disrespectful. Dishonor. I asked if you wanted to play and you turned your back on me.
In any
That is so rude.
There are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a
I'm
total
ignoring you
unknown.
now. Let me get to a save point at least.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow.
He's in.
But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Oh, are we gonna get our... whatever our second level is? The hell is that? You gotta... He's got a rocket sticking out of his ass? Or is that a cannon? He's...
Right.
What?
I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan.
If only Teddy was with us.
Speaking, he shall
Did he
appear.
say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense, it's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
Oh, that's good. I was like, bro, he's a rocket up his ass.
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Alright, Sora, I'm gonna save, and then you can stop harassing me. Oh my goodness. Hi. I can give you as many pets as you want.
We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
Teddy!
You little... Where the hell were you?
Hi. He's like, I'm back.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You idiot!
I'm almost done.
Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan?
It's like he knows. He senses. He knows I'm almost done.
Are you faking?
He probably can't believe that she's hugging him.
No, stupid!
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to help you all again.
If you keep distracting me, it's gonna take longer for me to find a save point.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
Teddy's confession, since he's finally understood who he really is. That he was only a shadow. He was able to come back to your world. Yay!
Shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something
what
like
did you
that
hit me
anyway.
with? Ouch. Is that your toy? What's your paws here? Leave that over there.
Huh? Ooh, what are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona.
Yeah. I know, you're meowing at me. I get it.
A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it
I'm almost
becomes a
done.
persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens
This has
to
been a
its
very
ego.
heavy cutscene stream. Like, I've hardly been able to do anything. It's just cutscene after cutscene.
The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here.
Yeah, there's like at least like 2 hours of just cutscenes.
You can't do much
We're
on
in
your
the
own.
end game of just
You
like
really
here's
aren't
all the
that special.
explanation.
See? What's so different between you and us?
Those tears.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either.
Yes.
Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, Daddy.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best
Oh
to
my god.
look for
Please,
it too.
5 more minutes.
Leave
I will
it
play
to
with you in 5
Fuzzy.
more minutes. I just need a save point. Yeah, there's it's starting to I'm starting to get a little cutscene out. I need a save point. Please let me go home and save. You decided to go home for the day. Thank God. Save point, please. Jesus. Alright, oh my god. See, I was thinking about quitting like 40 minutes ago. I didn't realize it was gonna be another 40 minutes of cutscenes. Oh my god, that was too much. Too much cutscenes. I did save. Listen, I am ending my stream, child. Give me a minute. He's literally hovering over me. He's like, she's almost out. She's almost out. Hi. You want some pets while I'm logging out? Yeah. I didn't even bring my water with me. I'm ashamed of myself. I should have my water. I have to pretty sure I bring my snack and my water tomorrow. For more Persona. Yeah, we're gonna have more Persona tomorrow. It's just gonna be more cutscene hell. Actually, today's Tuesday. Senpai on? She is on. Let's go. I'm gonna bother Senpai today. I'm gonna raid her channel. What's she playing? She is playing Tui. I'm gonna go bother her. She's playing Neo Tui. Sora, almost died. I am almost died. Okay, yeah. So we'll probably be back with more Persona 4 Golden tomorrow. In more cutscene hell, as I'm being told. Saturday, we'll be back with more SMT Desu. We're still on day 1. Hopefully we can try to make some more progress. I don't know if I'm going to start a little early, but I'm definitely going to try to make some progress or stay a little late. Child! Hang on. For child, please. So yeah, more Persona, more SMT Desu. I might just do some retro stuff Monday. Like I said, I don't want to exactly start Yakuza until I finish Persona. I have 30 more seconds, Sora, please. In the meantime, I'm gonna go raid my good friend Blame Soldier, who's playing, like I said, Neo Tui. She is awesome. She also plays Yakuza games. I know she also plays Dead by Daylight from time to time. So I'm gonna send the stream over to her. I'm gonna raid. As always, guys, before I go, please make sure to always take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health, stay hydrated, drink water. Water is always important. Make sure you stay hydrated. And if you weren't having the greatest of days, I hope I was able to entertain you for a little bit. I hope your day gets better. I hope your week gets better. And I hope things get better for you in general. And I will see you guys next time. Most likely tomorrow. Everybody stay safe. Peace.